And as bad as these wildfires have been for Southern Californians, we've also seen so many people stepping up to help. Firefighters across the country headed to that area. Donation drives for much needed supplies, people coming together. And one of them is designer, TV host and author Tracy Metro, who's donating proceeds for her new book, Designed by Sticker, to wildfire relief. Tracy joins us today via Zoom from Los Angeles. And Tracy, first things first, how are things on the ground where you are?
Honestly, it's crazy here. Just when you think I can unpack my go bag, I voluntarily evacuated because I could see the flames from my home. Of course, I packed my go bag and left. I keep thinking we're okay, we can unpack. But then Hughes fire, the Sepulveda fire, it's scary.
It seems nonstop. And full disclosure, Tracy and I worked together during my time in Los Angeles, and we got to chat about this the other day. Tracy, you told me that you could see some of the flames from your house.
It was terrifying. I was actually working here in my office, and a neighbor came up to my window and said, "Hey, Tracy, you know your hill behind you is on fire." And I said, "What?" And I ran over to my pool, which overlooks the mountain over there. And I could at first just see smolders, and I was like, okay, I should get my stuff together and go. As I was gathering the rest of my go bag, I looked out there and I could see the flames licking up over the hill. And it was in 10 minutes. It had progressed so quickly that I knew I had to leave because the embers can just fly. The winds were so aggressive, 85 to 100 miles an hour. It was terrifying. And I feel so lucky to have been spared.
Well, I'm glad that you have been, and I do want to get to why we're chatting with you today. It's because you decided to help pitch in for some of your fellow Angelenos. You've got your book, Designed by Sticker, that you decided to use the proceeds of to help some of that wildfire relief. How did that decision come about?
Like I just said, I feel so darn lucky to have been spared, and I'm so grateful. I literally watched the firefighters do the airdrops, and I was presented with the opportunity to work with the LA Wildfire Relief Live event that's happening on January 24th, which will honor the LA Wildfire Emergency Fund, California Fire Foundation, World Central Kitchen, Baby to Baby, and CORE. And I was like, wait a second, you're telling me that all I have to do is give the proceeds from my book, which just came out, to help everybody? I said, please please buy my book so that we can give as much money as possible to help everybody that spared my home and unfortunately wasn't able to help so many people's homes here in Los Angeles.
Well, I think you are seeing folks around the country try to find unique ways they can give back. I know we've seen folks here in North Texas take some of the animals in, the rescue animals from Southern California, whether it's sending donations, firefighters there to help. But I think this kind of combines the work you've done on TV over the years as a host, as a designer, and now as an author to help those neighbors around you. And it's got to be another example of just people doing whatever they can to help those in need.
Exactly. My dog Bernie and I, he was right down here. My dog Bernie and I volunteer at Children's Hospital Los Angeles, and we've done it for 10 years. And I wish he was here. I'd love to show him to you. So we volunteered together for 10 years at Children's Hospital, and I was having such survivor's guilt because my home was spared and thousands of people's homes weren't. So I said, what can I do to help? And through the organization called Pet Partners, Bernie and I went to the State Farm Insurance Claim Center to just provide some emotional support to those that were really or are still going through such a hard time grappling with putting their lives together, not even back together, just together. So I'm trying to give some money. I'm trying to give my time to help in any way I can. So,
well, I know that a lot of folks are trying to join in that as well. And if they'd like to buy the book, you can find it on Amazon, Designed by Sticker by Tracy Metro. And Tracy, again, appreciate your time today and hoping that you guys are able to stay safe in the middle of all of this. I know that the risk has not gone away, but here's hoping that it does soon.
Thank you so much, Mark. It means more than you know. Mwah.